Cam is literally the example of the person who is like, I have no time for love. I am not interested. It is not even on my radar. Like, it is not even a thing that she is thinking about at all, which to me is kind of like one of my favorite setups for a romance is the person who is absolutely like, I will never fall in love because you know that they are going to. And it's fun to watch them then battle with that sort of like internal, she's so stubborn that she is has her plan and she is sticking to it and there is will be no deviation from the way that she has set this course for her life, and so it was really fun to throw her then into a situation where she had no control, and get to play around with that a little bit. I mean, Heart Springs doesn't actually exist. It is truly a made up world. I pitched the concept as uh, Cam wakes up one morning and she's trapped in a Hallmark movie. And that was sort of like my foundation. I was heavily inspired by the Apple TV series Schmigadoon. I am a big Broadway person. I'm actually in New York right now, which is why I'm in this lovely hotel room. So if you haven't watched Schmigadoon, you absolutely should, but it's basically about a couple who finds themselves trapped in a musical from like the 1950s. And so I was like, what would that be like to be stuck in these Hallmark movies where everything sort of like looks the same and you meet the same sort of cast of characters in each Hallmark movie that you watch. And, Cam is the antithesis of a Hallmark movie. So how would she handle that situation of being trapped in this idyllic town where, everybody knows everybody and they're friendly and smiley and happy and everybody wants love and cares about love. And, that's the least of her concerns. I think the fun part in that is watching her realize that you can have both. Like, she's very career driven and oriented and focused. And I think in her mind, you can't have a successful career and also be dating and be in love and have a relationship. And um, I think her coming to that realization of maybe I have sort of been putting my focus in the wrong place and spending all my time and energy on this job that isn't actually making me happy and isn't actually fulfilling me in the way that I wanted to. And I think with her realization that she has time for love and space in her life for love, she also realizes that this job isn't necessarily what she's really looking for and makes that shift as well.